You're a fucker.
You're a fucker. I can't even do it. I can't even do it, yeah. Welcome to another episode of Q Reviews. In this Q Review, we'll be going over our first game review for the PS4, but not all the way complete game, because this is a very cinematic game, so it has to do with movies. And this movie has an all-star cast. It has David Arquette, Sam Raimi, a little Lance Henderson, that kid that looks like he's from Kip from Shameless, but he's actually the kid from the Righteous Gemstones. He's in it. He plays a big part. That scary ass old lady from Insidious. This thing has an all-star cast with many, many more. Now, The Quarry is quite a cinematic game. It's kind of pick your own story type of game, but it's a survival horror game. It's based on these kids that go to this summer camp. It's the end of summer, and they find one more day so they can party in the camp and tie up loose ends, shall we say. Now, this game is super cinematically impressive because, first off, let me get the facial recognition that they have here. Me dealing with metahumans and me dealing with facial animation, they almost look one-to-one with the actors, so I would love to know their process, how they make them. And another thing I love about this game, all the characters are great. They talk like real teenagers, you know. I would say if Ryan Reynolds wrote a script for teenagers, this will be The Quarry. And what's cool about this game too, you can also play it with just friends on the couch, and they can play certain different characters, so you can pick your own story, like what will Jim do and what will Kim do, who will get killed. And this game, everyone can get killed, or everyone can survive, or all in between. The game has something like 113, and it might be more than that, but yeah, it's multiple butterflies effects that can happen. Now, when my first playthrough, I think I got all my playable characters killed. Like, I thought I could be dope. Like, yo, yeah, there's no way you mess with me. I'm a king of horror. I know all these horror tropes. I'm gonna survive the night, no problem. But nope, I got all my people killed. It could just be like if you deciding to run or hide can get you killed. Sometimes you just can do nothing and let the situation play out, and that might be the best scenario, but you never really know, and that keeps you on the edge of your seat. So that high level of anxiety is all in this game, and the game is quite fucking scary at that. Once I figured out what the game was really about, because you think it's going to be about this thing, and then oh shit, they twisted. And let me just say, it's from one of my favorite genres in horror, period. And I don't think this genre of horror gets enough love, but they show it here in The Quarry. Also, maybe like going through the story is not quite your thing. You're not a video game player. You don't want to play through this. But they have a mode called Director's Mode, where you can just pick scenarios and see how the story plays out, which is really cool. So you don't have to walk around and find clues like that, because this is basically the game. Walk around, find clues, and make decisions for the characters. Now, my biggest gripe of this game is too fucking dark. Yo, I have an OLED TV, so like when that shit is black, it's black. And I can hardly even see me walking where I was going. It was entirely too dark. I had to turn up my HDR levels. I had to turn the brightness up on the game all the way just so I can see what I was doing. Another gripe of mine, the controls got that Resident Evil clunky controls sometimes. In 2022, I think it should be better game mechanics for movement of characters. I know it's a pick and choose your own adventure, but that kind of bogged the game down for me a little bit. It's not a run button, so you're literally walking everywhere you go. So unless you're in a sequence, and then you can run. But other than that, you're just walking, and it can drag the game down. Yo, and also, if y'all have not played this predecessor to this game, the first game I think that came out, interactive games, Until Dawn is one of the most slept on games in history. It's the same scenario in this game. You pick your own story, your own storyline, your own butterfly effect. And it's a survival horror game too, which stars Hayden Panettiere and Rami Malek, you know, who won the award for playing Freddie Mercury. And that game is fire. This fire. Is this game as good as that one? Yeah. Like it's some good shit here. There's some good shit here. It's just a fun time on a Saturday night. Get your friends together, have them pick each character. I mean, I'm pretty sure you'll have a good time and I want to say I love all the characters. So when they started dying off horrible death, they died horrible fucking deaths. I was like, fuck, like the first death that happened, I was like, y'all really fucking doing this in a video game? But it was so excited, but I felt so bad for that character. Like, I just got her brutally murdered. Next time I might want to pick a different decision. Okay, I gotta play through it again. I gotta make sure all the people survive. So I'm not gonna stop playing this game till I get the perfect playthrough. But overall, if I had to score the Quarry right now, I'm gonna give it a strong 4 out of 5. Shit is fine. It might go up to a 4.5 out of 5 after I, make sure all the people survive. But have you guys played the Quarry? Let me know in the comments below. And do you like survival horror games? This is more of a cinematic survival horror game, not quite like a Last of Us 2 when you actually have to do all the physical action. This is just to see how the scenarios play out. And I think they have beautiful production value, beautiful facial animation. Sometimes I did find the eyes just looking into space, that doe eyes thing. But overall, though, the game is very impressive. So check it out. Yo, for real, once again, I really appreciate everybody who clicks on my videos and watching them from the bottom of my heart. I love creating these things, and I love having fun in front of the camera, so I thank you so much. So if you would like to become a part of the Q Review family, of course, hit that like button and subscribe. And as always, don't just stare at it, eat it. Peace.
Don't just stare at it. Eat it. I'm
out cold, you hoes been exposed. Walk up on you slow with the flow, and unload. You got more left for dead on the road. I strode when your car got towed.